said, James, a bit of a difficult game on Wednesday night. What are your thoughts on that now? A little bit of time to reflect.
Pretty much the same as we were on Wednesday night. We were nowhere near good enough. We let ourselves and the football club and the fans down. So the beauty of football is you have a chance to put it right, and we need to do that in Paisley tomorrow.
And obviously fans understandably a bit frustrated after the result. Have you got any message to them that that the team's going to bounce back?
Yeah, look, well, first and foremost, I can understand why you'd be frustrated. I don't think it takes a lot to work that out. Watching that, yeah, they've seen performances and poor performances before, and they've seen this group bounce back. They've seen this group come up through the playoffs when everyone was writing us off as well. So there's enough experience and character in that dressing room that we can turn this result around and get our season up and running again.
And as you mentioned, obviously it was a heavy defeat to Celtic earlier in the season, but you followed that up brilliantly. A win against Motherwell Cup and a great performance and a draw against Hibs. Is that something sort of that you're looking to do again, just that kind of bounce back?
Yeah, and that's what we've got in there. We've got real good quality as a group and the players, and they've responded well over the past couple of days. I must say that they've been great in training, and see we can't look on it too much because we've got another massive game. If we want to feel sorry for ourselves, then the same thing will happen tomorrow in Paisley. So we need to go there in a positive frame of mind and put on a positive performance and come away with a good result.
Is there something you can take a little bit of comfort from in the game, that a couple of the goals are something you can't really kind of plan to defend against? Obviously Humbo's free kick and Harry Clark's goal, they're kind of freak goals really that there's nothing much defensively you can do to stop them. So does that give you a little bit of comfort knowing that those kind of things happen?
No, not really. We lost the game 5-0. There's no comfort in that game at all. From a manager, coach, a player point of view, we all know that it wasn't good enough. But the comfort we do take is that we have had situations before where we've been on our knees and we've got back up and we've come back fighting, and that's what we're going to do. We're a good group in there, and we've got real belief in what we're doing. And Wednesday night didn't show any of that. We know that, but again, we can't keep going back to Wednesday. We've got a massive game tomorrow, and that's what we're looking forward to.
And having that game tomorrow is obviously going to be great to just get straight back into it. So what are your thoughts on sitting there ahead of that game?
They're a good side. Like, we faced them here in the first game of the season, and it was a good game. And I've seen them a couple of times. I've watched them at Motherwell. I thought they were excellent at Fir Park on Wednesday night. But again, we've got to find ways of causing them problems, being better and as a team defensively, which over the course of the season we've been getting there. And when you go back to the Aberdeen and the Hearts game in particular, when we were under real pressure, we stood strong. We need that again, and then we need to be better at hurting teams with our quality going forward, which we've been working on over the past couple of days.
And is there a real hunger from the players to just get back going and raring to go again?
Yeah, and that's what you can sense. Look, they're hurting, they're down as well, or they were, and Wednesday night, Thursday morning, but they've responded very well, whether it's just been in a tactical meeting or on pitch. They've responded well, and you can sense that. You can feel that they're desperate to put it right as much as anyone, and they're going out there tomorrow to come off the pitch and hopefully make the fan base proud of them again. Because on Wednesday night, that was nowhere near their level of standards, our level of standards, or the football club's level of standards. Lastly, the fans, that's not what they expect to pay their money and come and watch. So we need to make sure we put that right tomorrow.
And finally for me, have you got any injury concerns heading into the weekend's game?
No, everyone from the other night is okay. We've obviously got the long-term ones that are a miss, but that's the way football is, and Max Anderson should come back into the squad, which is a bonus for us as well.
Cheers. And so, look, in the dressing room, having these sort of experienced heads, the likes of Charlie Adam, has that been sort of a massive advantage when you've kind of come through difficult results like Wednesday night?
It is, because they know that, and they've been in situations where it's probably been the same. Charlie's been in dressing rooms where they've get beat 3-0, and it is about resetting. And probably the best thing for us that it is a Wednesday, Saturday. If it was a Saturday, then a Saturday, you're spending a full week talking about it. Whereas we've talked about it Wednesday night, obviously. Thursday morning, went over the video, all that. And then now today, it's just about what can we do for Saturday. It's about pushing on. So it's probably came at the best time that it was a midweek game. And as much as you say best time, it's not really any time's good, but it's getting the game as quick as possible.
And is that something that's kind of giving you a bit of confidence? Obviously yourself, you seem really up for the game, and is that the kind of consensus from the entire squad that you're really, really up for this game on Saturday?
We need to push again. It's we've let a standard slip, but I think that we can go there, be confident, and take positives for Aberdeen and take positives for Hearts away. And some teams can't even go there and get a result, so we need to take that confidence for that game and put it into St Mirren.
And for yourself individually, getting your first goal against Aberdeen, you know, how great a moment was that, and how much confidence has that given you?
A major confidence boost. I think I was waiting on it. I was being hard on myself about it, but now that I've got it, I just want to push, and I just want to have that feeling again of being able to kind of make the fans as happy as they can be.
And getting that goal right in front of the home fans, did that make it just even better?
It was brilliant. I couldn't have written the kind of reception that I got after the goal. And obviously it made it a bit sweeter that it was a 2-1 victory, and it looks as if I scored the winner.
And is that something that's kind of motivating you now to go on? You know, you score that goal, the winner, the fans go crazy. Is that something that drives you? You just want to do that again?
That's it. Every week I'm looking to try and push myself as hard as possible. To hopefully I challenge myself to try and score and create every game. I know some games are going to be harder than others, but I just need to take the confidence for there and push on.
And obviously adapting to the Premiership, has that been a bit difficult this season with it being such a competitive league, and there's not been a week where you can say, oh, it's right, we've got whoever, but every week's just been hard?
I think that's what it is about this league, and I think that's how it makes it so hard when teams do come up, because the day in other leagues as well, and obviously a lot of respect to them, but there's teams or games where you can go, right, I know we can take points for them, or I know like if we just are at it, whereas you can be at it in the Premiership and you're still going to come away with a nothing each draw or a one each draw. And as we've showed, we've played well like up until right through the season, basically, apart from probably Wednesday night, and we've came away with hardly any wins, hardly any draws. So it's just about taking bits each game and then pushing on and just taking it game by game.